Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, piloting to the universe for Chinese. Let's continue unpacking some contemporary, like newly forged expressions among Chinese language users. We went through the history. Now we're coming to our contemporary. 牛马, either character, 牛, cow or bull, Chinese doesn't differentiate, and 马, horse. Um, Neither of them are new. They exist in our vocabulary for thousands of years. But a combination of those, and in the context, the application of this expression, 牛马, was new. So it became contemporary expression. It's actually self-referral of net speak. Like people on the internet will refer themselves as 牛马, cows and horses. Why so? Because they don't have the sense of ownership. Um, Financially, not ownership, politically too. China, Chinese people doesn't vote. They don't have vote. They don't have voice, basically. They almost fell their position, their political position in the hierarchy of Chinese political system is they're just cows and horses. They are power sources, or they were regarded as a resource, like component for economic growth, but they don't own anything. They are basically renters and people who doesn't have the equal political say in anything. So they are reduced themselves to. I mean, this almost like a recall to farm animal. Wait, it's called Animal Farm, all right? I haven't hit that book yet, but it's almost calling back of from that drama or that story of how humans can sometimes use animals to verbalize how they feel about themselves. So 牛马, and we can see simplified on the top, traditional in the middle, almost the same, but the ma is a lot more complicated. And this ma is again a simplification of the original ma. That's 2,000 years ago. And that 2,000 years ago is not the original either. It's the first effort of standardization of a garden variety of Chinese expressions of concepts. All these pictographs to describe the world, is especially like cows or horses, like everybody can see. Everybody have their own perception, but how to describe them, how to simplify it so that it's still like writable. Your hand can reproduce that, by different people can reproduce that, and most importantly, can be recognized across different, like probably longer distance of regions at the time when there were no mass media. Like people don't know what the other village, like 50 miles away, we're talking about. And pronunciation may be different, but the unifying force is the written form. So the standardization makes sure all that garden variety converge on one version of things. And here is the result of that. So new is easier. It's just a coordinate system. Horizontal line, vertical line, and the horns. I guess the cows or bulls, as farm animal, as one of the earliest domesticated big scale animal, they were so essential to our livelihood. Ancient times, today too, right? Beef, we all eat that. Well, I shouldn't say we all, because definitely there are vegetarians out there. But cow, like milk, right? Production of milk, production of meat, those for human consumptions started a while back, and that's essential for our life. So the simplification, almost like we only use 1, 2, 3 strokes to write out how that signifies, the simplicity signifies the significance of this concept to our livelihood. Okay. The coordinate system, there's nothing more about it. It's super simplification of the, I guess, the skeletal structure. You can see it got volume there, but it's flattened. That's the best one can do in a 2D world there. The horns were the telling sign of what that is. By drawing out the horns, you can see this is a frontal view of the, the cow or bull that you can tell just simply by that. But we gave them a super simplified body as well. Okay, horse are more realistic, more detailed. We have the manes of the horse on the top, kind of going flying through the wind, and then we have 4 legs. So even draw out every single leg, and the horse tail. So 3 key features of how a horse would look were fully drawn out. And that almost shows the respect of Chinese. It's probably not as essential as cows. It's not an everyday object in our lives, but Chinese respect horses like that. That gives a pretty much pictorial description of that description of what the horse would look like. The main body features were all captured. So Niu and Ma serve different functions, but commonly seen Niu more so than Ma in Chinese culture. And this combination simply is cattle. And here we're missing Ma. we only see cows here. And this Niu Ma would be, I guess, animal in the domestic animal domain. Besides Niu and Ma, there are probably donkeys as well, dogs for sure. But Niu and Ma is big scale and more commonly seen animals. We use this partial, the 2 main categories of farm animals to represent everything else. And it's simply kind of like a cattle, which I guess when English use cattle, it doesn't specify if it's goat or cows. But we know it's domestic animal and it's a group of them. It's probably raised intentionally for production purpose. So this Niu Ma is a generalization of the whole category of cattle, and they became 2025 self-referral of average person. It's kind of like an average Joe in Chinese lingo. They refer themselves as cattle. It's pretty sad to think about it, but at the same time, it's like a humorously speak about how they feel about their own state of being as cattle. I mean, as humans feeling like cattle. Niu Ma. Thank you for your time. See you another day.